I think it's newsworthy, and I think it legitimizes it. Look, we have the futures with CME and CBOE launched a couple of weeks ago. And like we saw, the index of WIX in 2014, people are a little resistant to getting into that futures, but they're slowly getting over that. Some prime brokers are pushing back. Thiel coming into the space is just another way of showing that people are making money.
Thus far, it's still all about Bitcoin, but we put it in this category of cryptocurrency. And there's a number of people, I imagine viewers, who, to the extent that they're playing this, are saying to themselves, maybe Bitcoin's already gotten its attention. Right. I'm gonna jump in on some of these other guys and hope that that's where the value play is. That one of these other, whether it's Ethereum or Zcash or name your currency, emerges. How do you think about that?
I'm seeing things, quadruple in a week, left and right. And some of these companies don't have underlying businesses. But what's happening today is real companies are coming on board. I was on the board for Naga, a publicly listed company in Frankfurt. Yeah. They raised $50 million December 15th. Now, more public companies, private companies saying, well, wait a minute, why can't we add shareholder value by doing a token and loyalty programs with it? So now we have 15 clients calling me and saying, hey, help us do the same thing.
Okay, but doesn't that then undermine the entire argument of the value or valuation of any type of cryptocurrency, in that if you and I or Joe or Becky, we decide we want to start the Squawk coin tomorrow, and maybe it has loyalty point, I don't know what it has on it, that will have a value, and the Bitcoin will have a value, and Ethereum, all of these will be used in all sorts of different ways.
Right. I mean, it's software after all.
It's software.
These are all software code, and people believe in that code. It's like a kid playing a little game, buying a token. If you want to buy that token for $1 more that he's playing on, this is a similar concept here. It's a code.
Okay, but my kids play a game called Subway Surfers. Do you know about this game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. And you can buy coins.
Right.
And you buy those coins and use those coins to buy surfboards.
Right.
So then you could surf on the Subway Surfers game. And I've probably spent, unfortunately, I don't know, maybe even $100 over time.
Right.
On these Subway Surfer coins.
Yeah, my daughter spent like $2,000 by accident, but unfortunately I got it back.
So, but my point is that, but I've stopped buying these coins, obviously, and at some point they have really no value. So that's the question.
Well, I look at it this way. You have the original developers who came up with solutions, Satoshi in 2009 with Bitcoin. They came up with a currency. They didn't have the intention at that time to be traders, day traders, hedge fund traders, creating a speculative bubble, so to say, people say, of trading it back and forth. So I look at it as different ecosystems. You got the mass market, you got the traders on Wall Street, and you got the developers and the guys who came up with solutions to solve problems, which it started with.
Right.
They're all meeting right now here at your desk, and they're colliding. And how you're discussing it.
It's hard to, you can't help but think of philosophically what we're talking about here. And Peter Thiel compared it to gold. And even if you think about gold and the value that it's held over thousands of years, it's not really because it can be turned into jewelry. That's really not why gold is worth something. It's like, because there's a finite amount, it does take the place of paper money because central bankers can't make more of it. And in a similar way, I think Bitcoin it might be similar if it is scarce. So I can almost see how it does relate to gold as an alternative to paper money. So, I mean, but philosophically, I can't get my head around whether it's really worth something.
And Joe, I agree with you that this is a new asset class, brand new.
Is it like gold?
No. I think it could have certain intrinsic value like gold, but gold will never be replaced. Right. Capital will never be replaced. Currency won't be replaced. This is a new concept.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.